I just wanted to hop on the mic and say, I know the world been a little chaotic and everything. I just wanted to check and make sure everything good in the hood like sure, you know what I mean? Say out of the fam. Okay, let's get to work. Hold up.
All right. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, JusJrdn here. So we got a little bit of a different, again, we're still trying things out with the podcast, which is always great. So today what we're doing is I'm actually live streaming this episode of the podcast live on my YouTube while I'm filming it. So there might be some interactions. There might not be any interactions. We'll just see how it goes. I just wanted to kind of test this out. I was like, man, I'm filming the podcast anyways today. Might as well try and throw it up on my YouTube live. And I'm really trying to grow my YouTube channel. And it's growing great. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. We just hit over 1,900 this morning. So I'm pretty excited about how the YouTube growth's been. And I know I missed out on the podcast last week. It just was hard for me. I was going through a bunch of stuff. And so there's lots to catch y'all up on in the podcast world. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be doing the podcast. Yeah, especially because we did miss out on it last week. So I don't even know where I want to start today. I am going to have some coffee. I got this nice ass mug from my brother. You can actually smoke weed in it. I think I've only smoked weed in it a couple of times. I could see if I was camping or something, but inside you're not usually just smoking the bong while you what does this say? This says warning. Warning? What does that mean? I don't know what's going on. Huh. What's going on here? Is everything still fine? I think everything's still. Sorry, there might be your stream's current rate is lower than recommended. We recommend that you use a bit rate of 68,000. Damn, that is much higher. I don't know how to do that. That's why this might be shit, because I don't know how to do a lot of these. So yeah, if this podcast is a little off the rails, we are going to start talking about some shit that I got to talk about, but we'll get through this first one. We'll get through this first one. It's giving me a lot of use a stream rate of 6,000. Whatever, man. Hey Kimmy, shout out Kimmy. She's throwing up on the stream. All right, let's get into this. So I'm doing a live podcast. We're streaming it live while I'm recording it. So if you're listening to this for the first time, you might be listening to this or watching this that it was previously recorded. Man, I need some coffee. Anyways, I'm talking a lot of bullshit right now. It's because I'm getting a little clustered. There's a lot going on. I see why people have producers, and that will be sick one day when I can finally have one and I won't be doing it all myself. But we broke right now. That's why I'm trying to stream and record at the same time. Try to get some donations or something. You know what I'm saying? But life been wild lately, just going through a bunch of stuff. I'm getting excited that my album's coming out. We're finishing some stuff off. Wanted to talk about what I'm doing right now fitness wise, because it's kind of changed. I'm still doing the one meal a day for a year, and that's That's really cool because that seems to I like it because I'm really in tune to eating the one meal a day. I like my black coffee in the morning, in the afternoon, my workout, and then I just like how simple the one meal a day is. And I was doing a very heavy keto style diet, 20-80 diet. So 20% of the calories coming from protein, 80% coming from fats, and trace carbs, like a little bit of carbohydrates. Like I had some dark chocolate and stuff. But for the next 7 days, my homie Cole Robinson, shout out to Snake Diet Wizard, challenged me to this like 1,200 calories a day. So this is day 2 for me. I'm going into day 2 while I'm recording this podcast. And honestly, it's been good so far. I mean, it's only day 2, but I was surprised with how much food I could manage to fit into 1,200 calories. You know, I had a pound of ground turkey that was super lean, and then just a shitload of vegetables, and then this little microwavable thing of buttered chicken. And I was full. I was satiated. I was satisfied. I got quite a bit of protein in, even though it was only 1,200 calories. So this is obviously a pretty extreme weight cut right now, and I was kind of going way more chill, and that's kind of maybe what I'll be doing. I'll have these times of more intense cutting, and then a little bit more chiller where it's just the one meal a day, because I was still losing a pound a week, but ever since I switched to the 20-80, which is mostly the keto, I've been dropping way more weight, and I'm gonna be dropping a bunch more weight now, man. And then one thing I wanted to also talk about was I was thinking about this the other day. Just because it's so cold and shit, I've been door dashing my groceries because I've been getting some killer deals where it's actually cheaper for me to door dash it than to go and pick up my groceries. And I won't do it very often, but I've done it a couple of times. But I was thinking about when I was high. Sometimes, you know, I've smoked in, because the grocery store is right next to my crib. Sometimes I've smoked or been in a smoking thing, and I've gone and chatted with my or I've gone to go over to the grocery store, and I've been a little bit higher than I'd like to be. And man, I hate being in public when you're too high. I mean, I feel like everyone does, but it reminds me of this artist named Tame Impala, and he was talking about it, and he was talking about how he likes to do that to challenge himself. He likes to get really high and then go into public, and I'm just like, bruh, that sounds actually terrible. But I've done it a couple of times, and you know, I've been in the grocery store and I'm trying to scan something and it's not scanning. I need to talk to the lady or the dude, and they're trying to figure it out. They can't figure it out, and I'm high, and I'm just like, whoa, bro, you know. It's um yeah, but anyways, all that being said, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm so focused into my healthy lifestyle right now, and I'm so focused in on growing my YouTube and finishing up my album. My album Olympus 2 is almost finished up, and I'm very excited for it. It's going to be coming out this fall. Same thing with Olympus. And I couldn't be more excited, man. I've been working on these projects for a long time. I hope to drop a bunch of music videos, a handful of music videos anyways, and some new clothing. Um, Shout out Kimmy. She commented quite a bit. She says, I'm listening. You're very funny. Thanks, yo. Appreciate you. Shout out to everyone watching, everyone listening. I really appreciate it, man. And what was I just talking about? Oh yeah, all the stuff we got going. But man, has anyone seen what's inside? I know I'm flipping all over the place. I also haven't recorded a podcast in a little bit, and I feel a little rusty. Have you seen what's inside a Super Bowl ring? As this is one of the things I wanted. I discovered recently. I couldn't believe it. Now, I don't know if they're all like this, but why those Super Bowl rings are so fucking massive is sometimes they'll even have, yeah, like this one. This one's fucking sick. This one will have the stadium inside. So you take the top part off the ring. It will have the stadium on one side, like the seats, the field, and then it'll usually also have a piece of the football inside. And I'm like, damn, that's what those big ass rings are for. That makes these fucking crazy. That makes these things absolutely crazy, man. So yeah, these the Super Bowl rings are something that's actually wild. It made me really respect y'all. Watch this. Y'all watch the fucking Super Bowl, man. I know it's been a couple weeks. I know this is kind of past due, but man, I was impressed with the game. Not the beginning of the game. Beginning of the game was kind of boring, but the end of the game, it was getting hyped. Super Bowl, the halftime show was, I think, one of the best. Shout out Usher. Shout out her. Shout out, man. There's so many people on that. And then let's talk Kanye dropping a new album, man. It's so, man. A lot of people I'll talk to, man, didn't like the album. I loved it. I was working out in the basement, and man, there was so many people, so many people I know that just didn't like the Kanye album. I loved the Kanye album. I thought it was dope. I thought it was well produced. I thought, yeah, I understand that people like this, the lyricism wasn't on point, but I thought the way he created a soundscape, like my thing with Kanye West is, man, fantastic producer. The one thing I was curious about, because it's a collab album with this dude named Ty Dolla Sign, and Ty Dolla Sign also producing. Ty Dolla Sign is a crazy artist as well. I'm a big fan of Ty Dolla Sign, especially some of his more musical stuff. And Ty Dolla Sign, I wonder on the album what Yeezy produced and what Ty Dolla Sign produced, because it did sound very coherent. I liked the soundscape that they created. It does, I don't know, the aesthetics, the from the photo shoots to how Ye has been acting, and I think it just all kind of goes hand in hand. I know, I mean, to each their own, but I've already listened to the album twice. I'm a huge Kanye fan when it comes to his music, and then he goes out and sells all that merch online, and that's a absolutely crazy thing. Um, on top of just some of the music, some of the things I've been listening to is Mac Miller again, and I forgot Mac Miller was such a crazy artist, yo, and he's just, it sucks that he's dead, but he was such a musician, and he made such beautiful art. I've just been so inspired by that. I've been finishing up my albums, and I've been really looking for inspiration. And my boy Jacob Collier, I always say his name wrong, is dropping a new album this week, and I can't wait for it too. So this is gonna be a fun week. We're gonna be doing the 1,200 calories a day this week, and so we will be seeing how that goes. I'm pretty excited about it. Guess I should talk about this, man. I got kicked out of. No, I don't want to talk about this yet, because I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna. There's something huge going on in my life, and it's not going great. And we're gonna see. It has to do with my schooling. I got kicked out of school, and then I got reinstated, but it's for all this bullshit, and so it's gonna be a crazy. I don't know if I can tell it on here yet, but man, there's some crazy stuff. If I gotta wait in here, I'm waiting to hear back from the minister of advanced education or something from my province, and we'll see after I hear back from this dude, and I'll see how things are going. Then maybe I'll tell y'all about what's going down, but we'll see. I'm gonna have to take some legal actions against my school and shit, and well, former school. So we'll we'll see how that goes. Yo, this is also another thing I wanted to show y'all. I think these videos right now are fucking hilarious. Let's take a break from all the serious shit for a second, and let me just how do I open this shit right now? We having some issues. Um let me bruh, watch this video.
Think I like this little.
It says I just ate half a sandwich. I'll save the other half for later for y'all listening. And then he just stacks this motherfucking I don't know why. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, too much going on. Too much going on. Man, I don't know if doing the live podcast is the thing for me. There's a lot going on and it's hard to maneuver. I think we'll do it again, but I think I might have to bring someone on to help me do the live podcast. There's just a lot going on with this one. But anyways, I'm doing this new. I guess I'm doing a lot of challenges, but the biggest challenge I'm going to be starting right now is going to be this Taylor Swift challenge. I reached out to my sister, and I was like, "Yo, I gotta give this Taylor Swift a try." So I'm going to start listening to her discography. I'm going to go listen to every single one of her albums. I'm going to go watch the live concert thing that she has. That's supposed to be really good. And then I'm going to listen to her new album once it drops. And it's not that I haven't listened to any Taylor Swift albums. I've listened to quite a few of the Taylor Swift albums. Oh, God, this coffee tastes amazing today for whatever reason. And, but I really want to give it a chance. You know, people really love Taylor Swift. Really love Taylor Swift. And you know, I got my artists that I love: Kendrick, Jacob Collier, you know, Bob Marley. But I can't. That's another thing. Can't wait to go see the goddamn Bob Marley movie. But so I'm gonna start listening to all of Taylor Swift's music, and then I'm gonna listen to her new album, watch the new thing, and then I'm going to go and do then I'm going to do a podcast with my sister, and we're going to discuss kind of all things Taylor Swift, and you know, just discuss. She's kind of a cultural icon, and you know, I kind of want to see what it's all about and see where it's coming from and why people so crazy about her and everything. She writes some catchy shit, and I think she's got a pretty cool team around her as well. And, you know, I'd like to dive deep and learn more about Taylor Swift and see kind of what's up. Yeah. And then I got some cool, I can't wait, man. I got some cool guests coming on the podcast too. This is probably just going to be a shorter podcast today as well, just because, man, I just kind of wanted to test the setup. And because I plan on doing the podcast for such a long time and getting into streaming and creating other forms of content, you know, I'm willing to test things out and the odd episode to suck and everything. So, and let me know. Let me know when they do suck, or let me know when you like something, because, you know, I'm learning and I'm just trying things. You know, I'm still pretty new to the YouTube world, even though I've had a YouTube channel for a while, but yeah, I'm really focusing, kind of putting all my eggs. I like YouTube for a couple of reasons, man. It's just a platform where everything is on. I can put my music videos, my daily vlogs. I can do an odd video, funny video, creative video. I can put my podcast. I can go live. It's just a very I like. And I can earn an income, you know, and so it's just the most realistic platform for me. And so I'm really putting all my effort into my YouTube channel. And yeah, you know, I think I dig it. I like the platform for what it is. Yeah, there's rules and restrictions, but there's rules and restrictions on everything. And I like, I don't know. I just like where YouTube is, and it's pretty secure because it's fucking Google who owns it. You know what I'm saying? I hope to be doing to be doing it more often. Well, to just be putting in more shit with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I know this is going to be a real short podcast today. This might be even shorter than it's because I had some technical issues. I can't pull up quite the stuff that I wanted to pull up, talk about all the things that I wanted to discuss. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. This is more of a test than anything else. So thank y'all for checking out this short episode. Thank y'all for checking me out on the live stream, everyone who came through. And I will be back, but... Yeah. This wasn't the greatest episode. Sorry, y'all, but I'm more just testing out the stream and the podcast at the same time, and it might be a little bit too much work for me at one time. I might just either do the podcast or do the stream, you know. Yeah, I will be yeah. So thanks for checking this episode out. This is A Moment with Jay.
I hope you know, with every darker night, there's a brighter day. Through the chaos, we'll be okay. Sending nothing but positive vibes your way. Love for always. Jay.